And welcome back to the Beer Battered Sports Podcast, the podcast created by sports fans for sports fans because we believe we are the most qualified people to talk about our favorite teams. I'm your co host, Isaac,
And I'm 40.
and Gnome should be jumping on in just a second. We apologize for running a bit late, everybody. We had to make sure everyone was going to be here for today's episode because welcome to episode 101, our Super Bowl 58 preview. Among other things, we've got a couple other things we do need to discuss first. With Gnome about to jump on, first thing we want to do, obviously, is thank everybody for tuning into last week's 100th episode spectacular. It was fantastic. Sup, bozos? Sup to you, bozo. That's Kylie checking in.
Sup, Kylie?
Kylie, here's my question. I know you're watching, Kylie. Are you going to make another appearance, or was that a 100th episode only thing? I'm going to guess 100th episode only.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw some breaking news here. It says Bears legendary return man Devin Hester is expected to be inducted into the Hall of Fame at the honors show on Thursday.
No way, Devin. Wait. He would be like one of the first one of the first return specialists probably.
I'm going to send it to you in the group chat.
There's no way. Devin Hester.
Send it in the group chat now. Just sent it.
Wow.
It's amazing because we were actually just talking about that not too many episodes ago.
Kylie says, I love you guys. Hope they both lose. I think I know what she's talking about. And then let's go. I fucking love DH, man. Yeah, dude.
That's big.
Yeah, man. I don't think there's the only pure special teamers I think that are in there are two kickers. I think it's Jan Stenerud, who was one of like the prototype for modern kickers in the NFL, and then Morton Anderson, who played for like forever. So if Devin Hester is in, he would be the first like pure special teamer who's not a kicker or punter to get in. There's also a punter in there, I think. So that's awesome. If they're putting it, he deserves it. Dude single-handedly was like the return king throughout the 2000s. No, you're just in time. Guess what just happened?
Late, guys.
Man took the opening kickoff back for a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Like, come on now.
Devin Hester has made the Hall of Fame.
No way. For real?
Yeah, I just sent it in the group chat.
He made the Hall of Fame or he made finalist?
Well, look in the group chat. It says Hester to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I did not see this. Whoa, no way.
Yeah,
I was just talking about that not too many episodes ago. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, I hoped he did, but I didn't think he would get it.
If you see me, by the way, if you see me looking down at my phone real quick, guys, I am just retweeting our podcast on my personal Twitter.
If you see me looking down at my phone, I'm trying to put this parlay in before these games start.
If you're looking down my phone, I'm looking at the thing 40% in the group chat.
Do you know how hyped I am?
For the sniffles. I'm a little under the weather, guys.
It's all good. I feel like everyone's been under the weather recently.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Wow.
We've got an exciting episode for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl, making our predictions, making our previews. Maybe some of us will bitch a bit. We'll be talking about the Commanders and some really stupid things they've been doing recently. More on that later. You've definitely seen our Twitter. You know how we feel about that. We'll briefly talk about the Pro Bowl games, even though no one watched, but there were some fun moments. And we're going to start off tonight with a new segment and a special baseball segment that, Gnome, I hope you're ready. You asked for it. With that being said, let's start off with a new segment. So one of the things that we want to try doing on this podcast is try and have each of the guests here kind of say what's on their mind, bring up any sports topic they're interested in. So let's begin. What's on your mind? We're going to go around random sports thing that you guys have heard in the news recently that you want to discuss, bring it up. 40, we'll start with you. What do you got? What's on your mind sports-wise?
I feel like what's on my mind is going to dig too deep into our subject of the Commanders. Because that's really what's been on my mind the last couple of days, man. I'm puzzled. I'm absolutely puzzled with the direction that this team is going in. I don't even know what's going on in the organization anymore.
Actually, I think that's a really good place to start. So we can definitely start with the Commanders. If you guys didn't see, the Commanders have, let's see, They hired. Who wants to do the play-by-play of the Commanders
All right.
week?
I got you.
All right.
So they started the week off with hiring Dan Quinn as the head coach.
Interesting.
Actually, I think they ended the week last week with that. And they started the week off this week without firing Eric Bieniemy first. They bring in Cliff Kingsbury as the new offensive coordinator. Then they wait until Kingsbury signs to have a press conference to then let fans and the media know that Eric Bieniemy is now being released, and he will no longer be a part of the Commander staff. Apparently, to Dan Quinn, his exact words to him were, "I respect you a lot as a man, as a coach, as all these things here, but we just aren't going to work here together on the staff." I just and then they go full Dallas mode and they go get Dallas's what was his title? No,
You told me that he was secondary coach and team assistant, but I'm not sure that's. I never actually fact checked.
Wait, let me go
really
back
should,
to it.
though.
His exact title that he was.
It's been an event. It's been a week for them. It has definitely been a week for them. Unfortunately, they are a property franchise. Yes. Can I put that comment up? Can I staple that comment?
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
yeah. I don't know exactly what the guy was, but yeah, they hired him. They hired him as the defensive coordinator. So now we have Dan Quinn and Dallas's special teams or whatever coordinator as now the defensive coordinator. So Dan Quinn.
I don't think he was their special teams coordinator though. Like that's not even accurate.
Whatever the hell he was he was something.
It's worse than that because at least you can get good coaches at a special team coordinators. John Harbaugh, for example. But
I think it was a voice audio I sent you of what he was, but I don't want to play the voice audio in the middle of the damn.
Probably shouldn't.
Podcast.
Gotta keep it PG.
Yeah, So yeah, that's the start of what's been going on with the Commanders this week. I've been seeing a lot of people, fans wise, media wise, saying that they like what's been going on. But then I've also been seeing a lot of fans, such as me, that are like blindsided and we don't know what's going on as well as we don't like what's going on. Because if you ask me, Dan Quinn, I mean, we saw what happened in that Packers game a couple weeks ago, Dallas and the Packers. We also saw what happened in the Super Bowl in 2016.
Good times. As a Tampa Bay fan, I was very, very happy with the outcome of that game. Noam can confirm he was there.
Yeah, we also saw what happened in 2016. We also saw Cliff Kingsbury come into the NFL and run this dumbass air raid offense for 4 seasons or how many ever seasons, and it failed year after year after year, and that's why he went back to college.
I think Gridiron Heights had a quote something to like, yeah, this might take some time to work in the pros. Take some time. What they meant to say, it's not going to work. It's not going to.
You had a quarterback coming from that system too.
I also like what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Cliff Kingsbury, and he basically was saying that this is a guy that is getting NFL jobs because of who he knows, not because of how great of a coach he is. And I actually like that because what in the NFL wise have Cliff Kingsbury done to deserve another NFL job?
He somehow managed to get the Cardinals to the playoffs where they were dismantled by the Rams. Other than that, all of his teams, including his college teams with Patrick Mahomes, had great starts to their seasons and then completely collapsed down the stretch.
Now, I usually say that wins are not a QB stat, but they are a coach stat, and he is 28, 37, and 1.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. And
not good.
Yeah.
And you're going to replace Eric Bieniemy with him. So one of my friends brought this up to me, and this is I assumed that the entire internet was on the same page with this exact thing. This is what I thought was going to happen. They would bring him in to help Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera was a defensive head coach. He has never run a great offense without a good coordinator. So Eric Bieniemy is coming from the Chiefs, who has run fantastic offenses.
Legion of Zoom.
They bring him in, and my thought process was he would take over the reins of the team.
That was everybody's thought process.
Yeah, there would be somewhere he would get the head coaching job after Rivera was done, because why else would he go to Washington? Genuinely.
I think that was the original goal, but I think the new ownership group might have something to do with it, honestly.
And honestly, it's funny you say that, Isaac, because I was reading up on something today, and supposedly Magic Johnson had the most influence on Cliff Kingsbury coming to the Commanders.
Oh God. Oh God.
Did you hear what I just said there? No. We lost. No, I can't.
Oh, there's our technical difficulty.
Oh, sorry, I was pressed to mute, but my accent. My dog was freaking out. No, I did not hear you.
Isaac had mentioned the management as the Commanders, and I was like, it's funny you say that because supposedly Magic Johnson had the biggest influence on Cliff Kingsbury signing to the Commanders, as well as what I was reading on the internet. Yeah,
Magic Johnson. Can you explain that to me?
I wasn't able to read too far into it because I was actually going into a meeting at that time at work, but that was the headline of the article that I was about to read. So I'll find it right now, and I'll actually send it to you guys in the group chat.
All right, I just want to say, but we have to like discuss this, okay? I don't think so. Dan Quinn, in my opinion, was the worst of the available options for head coach.
I gotta become a disembodied voice for a little bit, but keep going.
Just like, sorry, adjusting. Just for you, out of all the head coaching candidates, including just promoting Bieniemy to head coach. Now I know the offense last year for Washington was fucking horrible, but it wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily the play calling that was.
Yeah, bad. I think it was the execution.
Yeah, so Bieniemy probably not the issue and has great past success. Dan Quinn as head coach. He's had a couple years of success. He's also responsible for some of the dumbest head coaching decisions in critical moments, but whatever. You got to get to those critical moments first. So if you're going to, talk about that, fine, okay. But he is a defensive head coach who previously was a head coach of an NFC South team with a very mixed bag of success. Have we not just done this before with Ron Rivera? No, deadass. Did we not just do this? Ron Rivera gets hired. Everyone is kind of just like, okay. People think Rivera's an all right coach, so it's like, all right, all right, but no one's like thrilled about it.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I will vouch when he first came to Washington, his resume did, it spoke like, okay, Ron Rivera, he might turn his team around.
Yeah, I mean, even though the last couple of years in Carolina were rough, like his tenure in Carolina was like really good. Like
his tenure in Carolina was a mixed bag, and yeah, it had a lot of success, but it became clear that his system, he was a defensive-minded head coach, and he could not like run an offense, and it's an offensive league. Now, I know people say that a lot. I'm not saying defensive coordinators do not deserve head coaching jobs, but you have to have something in place for them to be able to use. So you get Ron Rivera could not work with Eric Bieniemy running his offense. He needed to go. I understand that. But to be fair, I also think, I kind of thought of him always as an interim head coach. I never thought of him as like the next guy to turn that around Washington. I thought he was an interim head coach. He was a safe pick. He was never going to do anything egregious or anything like that. And he was never going to like suck. How could we have expected last year anyways? And yeah, that's what I figured it was. And then, so here we are 4 years later. What his record was when he went, what was it? 26-40-1 in 4 seasons. That's pretty horrible. But one playoff appearance. I think it was that first year. God, they're so fucking bad.
Wait, what was the record?
7-9.
40-1.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. So now we bring in Dan Quinn. To me, it's a defensive-minded head coach with a mixed success rate who has appeared in a Super Bowl as head coach coming from an NFC South team with no discernible offensive identity. Have we not just done this? Genuinely, I feel like out of all your options, Dan Quinn was by far the worst because he's just going to come in here. And I feel like in 4 years, we're going to be in the same fucking situation with Washington where they're just like, all right, turns out Dan Quinn wasn't the guy. Who could have thought that, right? And then, I don't know, maybe they bring in Norv Turner. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Like
Norv Turner? What?
I don't know.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I just don't understand. Like, this was a terrible decision, in my opinion. You had a bunch of head coaching options. Dan Quinn, in my opinion, was the worst one. But that's already like, I was just like, what are you doing? Then they fire Eric Bieniemy. No, I'm sorry. First, they hired Cliff Kingsbury, and then, like a day and a half later, whatever, then they announced that Bieniemy was gone. How is this? How is he an improvement? How is Cliff Kingsbury, who has had almost no success in the NFL, an improvement over Eric Bieniemy?
He's not.
I don't think he is. Like, does he do anything? Like, can he? Let me look at Kingsbury's look
his
up his
offense is
record.
4 verticals. Literally, it's a Madden play. That's what his offense is a Madden play. 4 verticals.
Yeah, and like the NFL defense is like that doesn't work against them.
I'm scrambling to find the seam.
The Cardinals.
No,
stop with the random Gridiron Heights references.
No, it's not even just that. It's because like that's the reason why verticals will work at all, because you're gonna find a seam between the coverages. Except people know how to make it so that you're not exposed to that, because it's like the biggest play. Like I don't know. Kingsbury ran an offense that really was kind of straight out of Madden. Let's see.
Yeah.
As a coach,
I don't know, man. It's a shit show. It's a shit show in Washington. Me personally, I hope they prove me wrong. I really do. But then it's like, here's the thing. So you bring in the defensive minded guy. Where's the defense that's gonna?
Yeah, you traded it away.
Yeah, where's the defense? Like, where's the defense? And then it's like, the other thing is you got Cliff Kingsbury, so everybody already knows that they're high on Caleb now because that was his guy in college and stuff like that.
Their defense technically is playing in the Super Bowl, at least a chunk of it.
Yeah, but and then on top of that, you bring so you bring in Caleb. If you do bring in Caleb, you're going to put Caleb behind the same offensive line that Sam Howell had last year. Like, where do we get better? How do you get better there? Like, changing the quarterback doesn't affect the 45 or 50 sacks that Sam Howell took last year.
It does not. No, it does not. There are significant problems to the Commanders that apparently getting rid of Dan Snyder did not fix.
I also would like to just throw in this fact I just discovered. They are losing 14, if I counted correctly, maybe 15. I think I missed one. 14 or 15 defensive players in free agency. Just defense. They're losing 27 total.
Yep, they're losing both. The number one objective this offseason.
They're not going to bring him back.
I don't know why.
They're not going to bring him back. They're not bringing him back.
If they don't bring Cam Crow back, then come on now. Like,
they're not going to bring him back.
He has been the best defensive player on that team since the second he was a rookie. I promise you, his rookie year, I always said from the first snap that guy played, I said, this guy is going to be, he's going to be special. And he has been special every year for the last 3 years.
Except 4, I think, but except last year. This last year, he had a down year, and he missed a lot of time. And that's why I think he might actually not start on a team next year, which would be crazy if you told me that 2 years ago. Because I completely agree with you. He was phenomenal. What a steal that he was. I personally think they got to bring him back.
Yeah,
but
1000%.
Not only that, they're losing they're losing Kendall Fuller. They're losing.
I'm not worried about Kendall Fuller. Kendall Fuller's trash.
Terrell Burgess gone. Khaleke Hudson. They're losing 3 linebackers: David Mayo, Khaleke Hudson, and was it Cody Barton? I think all gone. Jeremy Reeves, it's the third safety, all gone.
Patrick Queen's on the market, man. Go get Patrick Queen.
You're right, but to be fair, Khaleke Hudson did have a phenomenal 4-game stretch where you guys finally started him towards the end of this year. Come on, I swear to God, this franchise makes me so mad.
I think the best way to sum up the Commanders right now is they thought they had gotten out of hell, but instead they found out that they only gotten out of the 5th circle, and they're stuck in the 4th now.
6.
It doesn't really help as well that all of their owners are basketball guys. Like,
I heard that.
Yeah.
Explain that to me. What's going on with that? What was that?
And that's another reason. I think I sent that in the group chat as well. I think that was another reason they missed out on Ben Johnson, was because let me actually pull it up. So I don't want to quote anything wrong. I want to pull up the exact thing that was said. Okay,
by the way, if you guys are enjoying this episode, hit that like button. Sorry, shameless plug. Go on.
Yeah. Go ahead. So it says rumored Ben Johnson was turned off, it's in quotations, by the Commanders ownership, thinking that they were basketball guys and that they were a little too confident in their football opinions. Sources also heard that Johnson didn't interview well. A lot of he said, she said is going on. But, basically Ben Johnson didn't like that these basketball minded guys, they have the
Oh
same
no.
people trust the process for over a decade. Exactly. Like where has the process gone? To the second round of the playoffs and been kicked out every goddamn year?
Calvin, I think your franchise is fucked.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Kylie actually told us when Josh Harris became the new owner that the franchise was fucked. She literally told us that it was going to be the same thing as Dan Snyder.
Kylie knew. Kylie, if you're watching, you knew.
I had a friend of mine say that we've been giving Josh Harris, we as in everyone has been giving Josh Harris too much credit because he's not Dan Snyder. And I think there's truth to that. We just assumed it would be good. Exactly. But the reality is Dan Snyder was so bad that an improvement of him does not mean that it's going to be good. It can still be horrible.
The Commanders
have not be that bad.
Basically, the Commanders have gone from, the devil himself to just having a bad owner is what it looks like.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's accurate. Oh my gosh. What the fuck are they doing?
Welp.
Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury. What the I mean, I want to believe too, 40. Like, I'm rooting for them, I guess.
Hey, I'll give Eric this. If the new owners get them moved back to DC and get RFK Stadium to Electric Boogaloo built, then I will give them props. They've cleared the bar then. They put the Commanders back in DC where they belong.
I would agree with that too.
So
they're also losing us so much offensive weapons too. Jesus Christ.
That's what's on my mind though. I'm puzzled about the Commanders, man. Yeah. Absolutely puzzled.
That also covers my thing too, because that's all I've been thinking about since that's all I've been thinking about since 40 posted in the group chat.
Well, I have
all week.
I have something that's gonna raise your guys' spirits. Here's what's been on my mind because I saw a TikTok about this. Would you guys like to hear some really, really bad NBA starting lineups from the last 10 years?
Yes.
Okay, these are real lineups. These all happened. I saw this TikTok. Somebody was like, "What's the worst lineup you can think of in NBA history?" These are all real. So you guys remember Kobe's last year when the Lakers were like bad? Here's our first one. This lineup was Jordan Clarkson, Wayne Ellington, Ryan Kelly, Tariq Black, and Robert Sacre.
Wow.
That's a whole bunch of who.
I think only Jordan Clarkson is the only one still in the NBA from that lineup.
Oh, it gets worse. Same year. We have a date for this one. This was Saturday, March 26, 2016, Toronto at New Orleans. New Orleans' lineup was Tony Douglas, Dante Cunningham, Alonzo G, Omar Asik, and Alexis Ajinka.
I have no idea who any of those guys are.
Never heard of them.
This is also from 2016. God, 2016, it's bad lineups. Like God, this is a double feature. This is both teams. This is the Knicks and the Lakers played each other. The Knicks lineup was Langston Galloway, that is a basketball name. Alexei Shved, Andrea Bargnani, that's the first name I recognize.
I actually know that name too. Yeah.
Lou Amundsen and Lance Thomas. While the Lakers had Jordan Clarkson, Wayne Ellington, Tariq Black, Jordan Hill, and Wesley Johnson. From that one year, the Warriors were really bad because Steph got hurt. We have a lineup of Kai Bowman, Jordan Poole, Glenn Robinson III, Eric Pascal, and Willie Cauley-Stein.
Jesus.
And the last one I'm going to point to you, show for you guys. This was a lineup from the Bulls of I don't know what year, but the person who tweeted this said my PTSD kicked in when I saw this, and it is a lineup of Cameron Payne, Justin Holiday, Denzel Valentine, Paul Zipser, and Cristiano Felicio.
Wow.
Oh man. Wow. So just be glad we're all fans of teams that are like okay.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that because wow, that is bad. Shout out Broadcast Boys because that's a big load of who. But anyway, let's move on. Gnome, Your mic is off, my buddy.
Why were you thinking about that? Why was that the thing you were thinking about?
Because I was watching TikToks on the toilet before I jumped on the podcast, and the first thing I saw was this guy be like, "What's the worst NBA lineup of all time?" And all the responses, and it was just bad. It was just really bad. So, no, you've been getting some interest on Twitter. Has been very active with you recently, huh?
Oh my God, Kylie set me up. I don't know if it's for failure or success, but she definitely set me up. I had 50 comments when I asked, all right, guys, state your case on whether, for baseball teams, state your case. 50 comments, and Kylie got 30 on the one that she posted.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
Jesus H. If you missed it last week, we asked, Gnome is going to pick an MLB team to follow this season. And we had two choices. Either people try to convince him, or we spin the wheel. Were you convinced on Twitter, Gnome?
No, not really. No.
I was gonna say, don't do that to yourself, man. Don't be a Phillies fan.
Yeah. So that's why we're gonna spin the wheel.
Okay, wait. I do kind of want to be a Phillies fan, just because I feel like it'd be good for our podcast.
No, it
Mets,
would not.
Yankees, Phillies, someone representing the Fired Up Sports Network's interests. I think Mike would get behind it.
Okay, well, but I have the wheel set up and everything. Can we spin the wheel first?
We can spin the wheel.
All right, let's spin the wheel. This is the wheel. So,
oh no!
So there are two ways we could do this. We could just spin it once, and you could whatever team it lands on, you have to become a fan of, or we could spin it and eliminate each team it lands on until there's only two.
Oh no, I don't know about this, guys. Oh, I don't know, guys.
Listen, no,
you are too much, bro. You're in a fucking wheel.
Listen, you could be a Yankees fan. Wait, look, listen, you could be a Yankees fan, or you could be a Phillies fan. Or listen, man, it's either this or Phillies fans kill you.
They might kill me anyways.
Oh wait, wait. I got that messed up. They'll kill you if you do this. So it's a lose-lose situation.
They might kill me anyways.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Oh my God. Okay. Wait. I was thinking about how is there any way we could like eliminate some of these teams? I feel like there's a couple that I'd like to rule out.
All right. Who would you like to rule out?
The Nationals off rip. Get them out of there.
The Nationals.
Why the Nationals?
You don't want to be a Nationals fan.
Who says I don't want to be a Nationals fan? No,
bro,
no.
They are garbage, bro.
Maryland. The O's are already like close by and everything like that. Leave the Nats and the O's in there. No Florida teams.
So no Tampa Bay.
No New York teams.
No Tampa Bay. No New York.
Wow. No New York. The fuck, man.
No, we have two people for New York already, bro.
Why no Florida teams though?
We have
you don't
New York and you, who's representing the New Jersey Mets. So it works out.
They play in Queens.
I'm playing.
I just realized Philadelphia is spelled wrong in this.
No Texas teams.
Wow. Okay. Well, it gets rid of the defending World Series champions and the Astros. Well, actually, that's not bad. It gets rid of the Astros.
Yeah, this is tactical. No Kansas City Royals.
But they just signed Bobby Witt to the largest contract their franchise's history.
Yeah.
Come on.
You have City Royals.
Hey, Bobby Witt's a stud, man. That guy's a fucking ball player.
You have upset.
I'm not a huge fan of their owner.
Fair enough.
I'm not a huge fan of their owner. No Royals. This looks fair, I think. No Florida, no Texas.
Hey, fuck the Astros, bro. I agree. If it lands on the Athletics, the Commanders of baseball, I would cry. I would love it if it would land on the Athletics.
I'd be down to be an A's fan. What's wrong with the A's? I'd be down to be an A's fan.
So the teams you got left,
or are they moving to Vegas?
They're moving to Vegas.
Never mind.
So you've got the teams you got left.
Cleveland Guardians. This is an old wheel. This is inaccurate.
Yeah, they need to change that. I found this on the internet. I didn't make
Diamondbacks as well.
I misspelled Mariners and Philadelphia.
All right, this looks okay. Mariners. Part of me feels like I should take out the LA teams just because that's kind of a boring go-to.
Yeah, no Dodge. Well, let's take out the Dodgers because they're a money pit and you'd be a bandwagon, but we can keep the Angels because they're sad. I still spelled Philadelphia wrong, guys. I'm so sorry.
Did you?
I did. I spelled Philadelphia wrong twice.
Is that not how you spell it?
The first time I spelled it was Philadelphia. Philadelphia. So the teams we got left, we got Boston, Toronto, Baltimore, Minnesota, Cleveland, Chicago, both Chicago teams.
Actually, wait, pause. No Ohio teams.
So no Cleveland or Cincinnati?
Yeah, sorry, Colts coverage. It's not you, it's me.
It's okay, man. The Reds haven't done anything relevant since 1990. And their previous owner, like Marge Schott, kind of had an affinity for a certain World War II era dictator, and that's as much as we'll say there.
I said no New York, so the Yankees are out. No Red Sox either. Same reason.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm glad you're. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. For thine is the kingdom. We're not putting those assholes in here.
Hey, for everybody watching this podcast, I'm about to go tweet a parlay on Twitter here. If you guys want to follow it, if you don't have to. But it's kind of a lotto play plus 3,000 odds. So $10 will get you $300.
Kylie
spelled
says
angels wrong too, bro. What's
I
angles?
didn't make this. I found this. Whoever made this clearly did not pass fourth grade reading comprehension and spelling.
Los Angeles Angles of Anaheim.
Ooh, fact check. Vegas mayor said today they don't want the A's. I wouldn't want the A's either.
I don't know if I want the A's, but I might get them anyway.
So we'll see. Kylie really wants you to be the.
Dude, she will not shut the fuck up. She sicked all of her fans on me on. Oh my god! I wish I had tweeted this actually.
So, I'll be honest,
so they could all watch.
We're talking about baseball. The Yankees' potential lineup for this year is actually insane.
I mean, Judge.
Yeah, DJ LeMahieu, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Gleyber Torres, Alex Verdugo, Giancarlo Stanton, Volpe, and Austin Wells. And then the pitching rotation: Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, Marcus Stroman, Clark Schmidt, Nestor Cortez, and Domingo German.
What if they still miss the playoffs?
Oh, Domingo German's not there. We cut him. Domingo German got cut. He.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a severe relapse of alcoholism and got cut.
Damn. Sorry to hear that for that guy.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Yankees aren't scary for you. Shut up. You know what, Kylie? I think you are not part of this podcast anymore. You need to shut your mouth and know your place.
Sorry. Some news here.
What's going on?
I'm just gonna confirm Caleb Williams to the Commanders.
What? No way.
No. Listen to the quote, and you'll understand why. Cliff Kingsbury, and this is what is quoted. Cliff Kingsbury loves Caleb Williams. Cliff said to me on the record that comparisons to he and Patrick Mahomes are eerie. It's eerie how similar they are.
Don't do that to Caleb, man. He has so much potential. Don't do that to Caleb.
Landing
spot is everything.
No. Fuck that. Don't do that to Patrick. That's disrespectful to Patrick. That man Patrick is a magician.
He's okay, I guess.
I've never seen Caleb Williams do the shit that Patrick Mahomes can do. Like I said the other day, though. I mean, no. Pat, I told you, Pat's my 1A, 1B with my guy Big Mar, but Pat's different, man.
Look,
man. Let's get you a baseball team.
Don't do that to Caleb, though. I'm not saying don't. The comparison, you're right. Don't do that to Pat. Don't send him to the fucking Commanders, man. Don't come like
we don't want him anyway.
Me
personally, I don't want him. I don't think he's going to be that good.
He won't if he goes to the Commanders.
Landing spot is everything. Goes to anybody else.
But it's landing spot is everything. You got to find like you go to the right spot. Anyone can be serviceable at worst, but unless you there's just nothing there for. I mean, I know Cliff was like the senior offense analyst for USC, but
I just think that
I don't trust Cliff in the NFL. Like he was also he also coached from the same scheme that Kyler went to, and we saw that. There's no way it works out. And I believe in Caleb as a prospect. I think he's great.
He's also the guy that coached Patrick Mahomes in college as well and didn't do shit.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, I don't believe in Cliff, and landing spot is everything. Don't do that to Caleb, man. Don't ruin Caleb by having to go to the fucking Commanders.
So we'll circle back to this when we talk about our Super Bowl previews, but let's pick you a team, Gnome. Now, before we spin the wheel, Gnome, do you want to eliminate each team we land on, or do you want to just pick the first one it lands on?
What is funner?
Honestly, funner is eliminating them because.
All right. What about U40? That's Isaac's take. What about U40?
Yeah, I think eliminating them.
All right.
That's 2 out of 3. Let's do it.
Our final contenders, we got Toronto.
Honestly, you should just pick the Braves or the Dodgers, to be honest. Like, those are probably the craziest teams. Like, I understand I just said that the Yankees have a crazy lineup next year, but that Yankees lineup being crazy is almost like, how can I compare it? It's like it could be the Heat in 2011. Like, it has the potential to go all the way, but it could definitely fold.
All right. Well, that's big expectations. Let's spin it for the first time. Our final teams are Toronto, Baltimore, Minnesota, Chicago, Detroit, Oakland, Angels, Seattle, Atlanta, Washington, Philly, Chicago, Cubs, Brewers, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Colorado, San Diego, and San Francisco. I wouldn't mind you being a Giants fan. Let's spin. Our first team eliminated is.
I like the Giants. Padres gone.
Oh, the Padres are out.
I used to like them as a kid.
They have poop brown uniforms. That's probably for the best, Gnome. All right, spinning again. Our next team out is
Tigers.
The Detroit Tigers. It's okay.
I would have been okay with them.
The Detroit Tigers have been pathetic for years. It is fine. Spinning again. Oh, get those fucking bandwagoners out of here. Yes. Oh, thank God. No, you dodged a bullet. Cardinals fans are like the worst fans in all of baseball. They are horrible people. Hold on. I just need to make sure. Oh, yeah.
I love Paul Goldschmidt, though, as a player.
Oh, yeah. He's great.
Forget their fans. Paul Goldschmidt's a great player.
Spin the wheel and oh, no.
Damn, the A's are out of there.
There go the A's. Well, it's probably for the best. They're the worst team in baseball now. Spin the wheel.
Right. I would have liked to be. I would have been able to know what it's like to be a Browns fan.
Last year's World Series runner-ups, the Diamondbacks are out. Good riddance. Fuck
That's
that
a
team.
shame.
Remember
I would have
2001.
Well, I guess now the Phillies fans won't hate me, so that's something.
Phillies are still hanging in there, as are both Chicago clubs. Oh man, what if no one becomes a Chicago fan?
I'd be so down to become a fan of the Chicago team.
The most relevant team in Major League Baseball is out.
Cool. So the Rockies existed at some point. That's awesome.
My dad has like a Rockies sweatshirt for some reason that he accidentally got sent. We're down to just a handful left. I'm still pulling for San Francisco. I'm pulling for either San Francisco or the Cubbies. I think you'd make a good Cubs fan. No, he kind of.
There's a couple I'm okay with. There's a couple I'm not. They're all still here.
I hope you get the Braves. Honestly, I hope you get the Braves.
Oh no! Yes, Toronto.
Damn.
No international fan.
Oh.
Both the DMV teams are still in there.
Illness. That wasn't a protest in Toronto. It's a fantastic city. They have actually.
Oh no! The hometown O's are out. Oh God, Minnesota is still hanging on somehow.
I don't want to be a fucking Minnesota fan, bro.
Wow, there go the Orioles.
That's treacherous.
Here we go. There's some teams I really don't want you to be a fan of, that are in here. Oh no, we're gonna get both DMV teams out back to back.
No, I can't be a fan of the local teams now.
It's for the best, bro. It's for the best.
This is a horrible idea.
For the best. Jumping onto the Orioles would be a fucking bandwagon, and the Nationals are, well, they're the Nationals. The teams that are left, I think we're down to just 10 left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Twins,
6,
White
7,
Sox,
8, 9,
Angels, Mariners, Braves, Phillies.
Come on, Braves.
Brewers,
I hope he's
Pirates, Giants. If I get the Pittsburgh team, like I'm telling you guys, I am not doing this. If I get the Pittsburgh team, there will be no baseball from Noam on this podcast in the future. If I get the Pittsburgh team, I ain't doing it. You can't make me. I won't do it. I won't do it. I have a conscience. I was raised right. I have a conscience.
I'm pulling for Seattle or one of the Chicago teams or the Giants. I think I would be okay with you being a fan of those teams. All the rest,
I want you to be a Braves fan so you can be my rival.
Ooh. All right, spin the wheel.
I agree. We do agree too much.
I was just going to say this team was hanging on for too long. The Brewers are out.
My dad grew up there.
Brew.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want
Brewers
them
aren't
to be
that
Angels.
bad though.
Angels' full name is the Los Angeles Angels. Wait, the Angels of Anaheim. I can't believe I read that out loud. That hurt me.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Angels
Damn.
of Anaheim.
You don't want to be an Angels fan. They lost Ohtani.
We're spinning again.
They
Next
still
team
Trout?
out. Oh, it's the Angels.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Get him out of there.
Hey, 40.
Get him out of there.
40. Shut up. Stop talking. Stop doing this. You don't think I see what's going on? This is rigged. Every time he says some shit, the team is eliminated, and one of the next
sound like
three
a
teams
49.
eliminated.
You sound like
Every time
49ers fans.
The Cubs are out of there next. Watch.
Shut the fuck up! I swear to God, stop.
I want Num to be a Cubbies fan. No,
get him out of there.
No way. How'd he do it? How'd he do it? How'd he do it?
40, either say Pittsburgh or
Who's
shut
left?
up,
Who's
bro.
left?
Say Pittsburgh.
We
say
got
Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna go.
Use your fucking
Actually,
powers
I
on
think San
Pittsburgh.
Francisco. The Giants are out of there next.
Stop
bro.
it! Stop! 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 Stop!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Say Pittsburgh or don't speak.
It was almost the Giants. It's the Twins. Damn.
I was about to say it was one off from the Giants though.
Both Chicago. Oh my God! Both.
Across the room.
2, 3, 4,
All right.
5, 6. We got 6 left.
Wait, don't spin it.
It's gonna be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's out of there. Pittsburgh's out of there.
Okay, wait. Don't spin it yet. I gotta get my tissues. I chucked them across the room in a manic fit of lunacy.
His final 6 teams, folks: the White Sox, Mariners, Braves, Phillies, Pirates, and Giants. It's gonna be the Phillies. I'm scared. It's gonna be the Phillies.
It probably is gonna be the goddamn Phillies, man.
Sorry, I'm
they
back.
brainwashed them on Twitter too much.
Here we go. Let's nail it down to 5. Ready? Boom.
This shit's rigged, bro. I don't know how 40's in control. 40's
oh, there go the White Sox.
Damn.
Probably for the best. Probably for the best.
Oh my God, this is coming down the fucking. I got Philly.
Yeah,
there
all they have is Tim Anderson now.
Your final 5.
Actually, no,
Your final 5. We've got the lovable underdog Mariners, the juggernaut Braves, the Phillies, the Pirates, which is the big alarm signs, and the San Francisco Giants.
There are 2
Atlanta,
that I really do not want. There are 2 that I'd be okay with. There's one that I feel no particular way about. Please.
Let's get the. I really hope the Pirates.
Please,
Let's
God.
Go.
Don't
Final
do this
5.
to me, God.
Final
you couldn't
5.
have the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Please don't do me this dirty.
Oh, the Giants.
Giants out of there.
Yeah, but you see how that was. That he said that 3 turns ago, and then it's always within the next 3. The team he says is out.
Final 4. Both Pennsylvania teams, the Braves and the Mariners. This is a nightmare, bro.
I'll be honest. The Phillies are eliminated. It's either going to be the Phillies or the Mariners that are gone this time. It's going to come down
those
to
are the only 2.
Oh, it's on the line.
Let's go.
Pirates
Let's go. Get fucked. Let's go. Let's
wow.
Yes.
Pirates are out.
That wasn't even worth this game in my life.
All right, here we go.
It's going to come down to. Damn, come on, Atlanta. Stay in there, Atlanta.
Come on, Seattle. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have said shit. Fuck.
I told you it's going to come down to Philly and Atlanta. I told you.
Rigged.
I told you.
Rigged. You were trying to get me murdered on Twitter.
Oh, no.
Look,
it's Atlanta and Philly.
This has nothing to do with 40, man. I'm not touching the controls. Watch when it spins. Watch when it spins.
Do not spin that shit.
There's no way, dude. This shit's rigged.
Hold
Philly
up.
fans are.
Pause. Yeah. No, Philly.
It's the Braves, man. You're gonna be a Braves fan. You are now me and Kyler's right.
That's gonna be if I be a fucking Braves fan. Hold the fuck up. Wait, how does this
spin the wheel, Isaac?
Don't spin it yet. Do not spin it yet.
I'm giving him a breather. I'm giving a breather. I'm actually giving him a breather because your boy needs to get some water because my throat's dry.
Oh my God, I can't do this. This is fucked up. Ford, don't even pretend you're not haven't somehow rigged it. I don't know what you did. I don't know how you did it, but you're behind this. I know you are. I know you are.
Man, I just when you're a betting man, you know stuff now. You know when it comes to odds and things of that nature. I could read the table.
Apparently, you've been like 100% accurate or like close to it. This is bullshit. There's like 30 teams at the start. Fuck this shit, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hold on. I'm gonna call Kylie real quick. Fuck up. I'm gonna call Kylie real quick. I don't know what hold on, where's she at? Where's she at? Oh,
All right.
Hold on, I gotta call Kylie real quick.
Yeah. We're about to hear this is great.
You're picking the fucking Phillies right now, I swear to God. You're picking the Phillies.
Spin the wheel.
I take it you're watching.
Yeah, you're picking the Phillies. I'm gonna kill you.
All right.
All right, hold on. Before we spin the wheel,
One of my
hey,
oldest
Kylie.
friends, ladies and gentlemen. Before he says hey.
Time.
Hey, Kylie.
Shut up, boy.
But no. Before we spin the wheel, I got some breaking news here.
Love you, dogs.
Breaking news. Ooh.
Chargers are hiring former Michigan defensive coordinator Jesse Minter.
Come on.
So they're just bringing over the whole Michigan staff?
Okay.
Basically.
Give me Phillies.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready, Gnome?
All right.
You're either going to be a fan of the oldest. You're either going to be a fan of the oldest team in baseball or the Phillies.
This shit's rigged, bro.
He is now me.
Let's do it.
And Kylie's rival.
Here we go.
He's a Braves
Here we
fan.
go.
Oh, it's the
There it is.
Phillies.
I told you. He's a Braves fan. I called it.
Come on.
I knew it.
Come on.
The Phillies are out. It's the Braves.
You don't want the Braves, they choke.
It's the Braves.
So I'm not sure if there's a delay, Kylie.
Hey, listen, everybody that saw that parlay
I'm
posted,
on
you
the
better
phone,
go
so I
follow
can't
it.
see
If you
anything.
saw what I just did on a spin the wheel,
It's the Braves.
Fucking damn it.
Gnome is a Braves
The
fan.
worst possible.
hey,
No,
listen, you have the best team in our division now. No.
Oh man, you little bandwagon piece of shit. No, you're
I'm a
stuck on the
bandwagon
team.
piece of shit. You guys
No,
do
we-
this to
Hey,
me.
hey, hey! Let me tell you about the Braves lineup. Gnome. They had guys. They had 7 guys that hit over, or like 6 or 7 guys that hit over 30 home runs last year. They are insane.
I
Well,
need to
yep.
I remember there was a
apologize to
podcast last
all
year.
of Philly's Twitter before they eviscerate me. You don't know how many. You know, I have 50 comments. Fucking 45 of them are Phillies fans. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I mean, at least you got a good
So
team.
Gnome is a Braves fan. Everybody. Hey man, the Braves have a good history and a lot of good players. Hank Aaron was a Brave.
Do I have to do this?
Yeah. We chose the wheel, dude.
Oh my
If,
God.
honestly, honestly, it isn't a terrible pick. Wow, our viewership just went way down. Whoa, we just lost a lot of viewers there. Oh no, oh no.
I'm sorry, Phillies Twitter.
Don't come for it,
sorry.
guys. Don't come for him. Come for 40. He's the one who was willing it into existence.
I agree. Come for 40, man. He
Hey,
got
man, I
special
just want him
powers.
to be
All right, we
right.
got one fan. Oh no.
Oh
I'd like to
man.
apologize to the city of Philadelphia, the Fired Up Sports Network, and every Phillies fan in general.
I don't know why everyone's complaining.
I let y'all down.
The Phillies have beaten the Braves the last 2 years in the playoffs, so I don't know why they would complain.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Kylie is furious. This is bullshit. She can't even spell right.
Yeah, she's just seething.
Well, no,
seething.
I will say this. It's not the worst team to become a fan of. It really isn't. Honestly, Calvin's kind of right. It is a great team. Let's go see a Braves game live. Well, there's a problem with that, my dear Nicken. You cannot. They play in Atlanta, so road trip to Atlanta, guys. Woo!
Oh my god!
And
he's
Philly,
really trying to get me murdered. He really thinks it's okay
you will
to
get
me
murdered, dude. I'm planning to go to a Yankees-Phillies game in Philly with Kylie, and I'm not going to wear my Yankees gear because I want to get out of there, with my skin still attached to my body. So,
oh my god, I'm a Braves fan now.
Again, it's not the worst team to be a fan of. It's just that you won't be allowed into the city of Philadelphia.
I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't my choice.
Welp, with that being said.
Oh my god, I can't. How did this happen? What the fuck? Damn, why couldn't it be like someone fun like the Mariners? I was hoping for Braves fan. This sucks.
With that being said,
to Atlanta. I gotta be a fan of an Atlanta team?
Dude, Atlanta teams are great. Well, the Braves are. Sorry about it. No.
Nah, this is some bullshit.
All right, viewers, come back now. We're done with that. We're
we're done.
We're
You're
done
coming
with that.
back. They're
Viewers,
coming
come
back. Let's move on to our main story tonight. And let's finish up today's episode with what you guys have definitely all come here for. The title of the episode. It's the preview of the big one. The big game at the end, as the XFL used to call it. The great city of Las Vegas will play host to Super Bowl 58, where the NFL has proudly stated to every fan of football and every plan of excellent storylines in pro sports, fuck your storylines. Here are the two best teams in football who are going to go at it that nobody wanted, but fuck you. This is the NFL. Get good. It's Super Bowl 58, the game no one wanted, Chiefs 49ers.
Do you see? I swear to God, this guy is just, I can't with this guy. Somehow you just, your manner of speaking makes me mad. Like, I don't, it's like, yeah,
Best team in
the
football is
NFL
crazy.
sucking our dicks. Woohoo. Bruh.
Okay, you know, I don't need to be catching strays from you, no.
I'm about to keep catching strays.
Okay, well, fair enough, Braves fan. Suffer, yes, suffer. Oh man, I think we killed him, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
than Philly's Twitter.
Yeah, don't worry. I will shield you from Philly's Twitter.
I don't believe you.
They'll find you. Don't worry. One of them sent a paragraph explaining how most of the Yankees World Series don't count because they came before the invention of the MLB draft. Just so we're clear, they still have won more World Series after the draft was invented than any other team. So, like, just saying. So I don't know. Maybe we'll redo the wheel.
She's evil. She's evil.
What happened?
She's evil.
What
Callie
happened?
just said, oh my God. She said, this is after she has already said, like, so guys, come on and convince my friend who's trying to be a baseball fan to be a Phillies fan. 30 people respond. Now she puts me on blast. So at my Twitter handle has become a Braves fan. Phillies fans, do your thing.
Oh,
Kylie, you are evil. You are legit evil. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, come on, guys.
Oh no!
I obey the wheel. I obey the wheel. No, it's already started. Stop. No.
They're attacking you. They're attacking you. I love it. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. With that being said, let's talk Super Bowl, guys. We've had about a week or so to analyze these two teams. The internet has had a week or so to bitch and moan. And yeah. What are we thinking? What are we thinking for the big game?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like this is the Super Bowl that I have like looked into the least in the last couple of years. Just because I feel like I'm just so disappointed about the Ravens, man. It's like
fair enough.
The Ravens really ruined my plans for
they really ruined everything by losing that game.
I had things set up for Super Bowl weekend. I had already planned to take off next Thursday to go to the parade. Like, I don't know, man.
They fucked up everything by losing. I don't know how I'm gonna.
Hey,
the Ravens are always gonna be my team, but I don't know how I'm supposed to I don't know how I'm supposed to just go into the future of football knowing this was the outcome of this year. Like, it's just a crazy feeling of disappointment.
Oh, I get, dude. Trust me, I understand.
I would rather they get there and lose.
But on a serious note, though,
what happened to happen? Genuinely.
On a serious note, though, I think that this is going to be an actual great defensive battle.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I think it's going to be a great defensive battle. Two great defenses on both sides. Spagnuolo, he's a very great technician, defensive mind. And then, on the other side, San Francisco's just players on defense as a whole are just technicians all around. I mean, starting with Fred Warner, next is Bosa, and then, you can go down the line. They have guys after guys after guys. But on the other side, it also could be a goddamn offensive shootout because you have the best quarterback in football and you have one of the best offensive firepowers in offenses in football with San Francisco. That being said, I learned my lesson when I grew up. It was always said, don't bet against Tom Brady. I'm not going to bet against Patrick Mahomes. And I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I should be saying as long as 8's on the goddamn field right now. But, 15's on the field, and I'm going to rock with 15, man. I just think guy's unbeatable, man. When it comes to real serious crunch time, that the guy's he's unstoppable. I mean, he knows how to dial them up. He knows how to make plays. He can get guys involved that you don't even think would be involved in the game. We've seen the Travis Kelce the last couple of weeks that we actually know of. The Travis Kelce that we've watched and grown to see for the last how many ever years now. We've seen that guy the last couple of weeks. They're on the same page.
I'm not even
Things
sure
are
I'm
clicking
gonna watch.
over there in Kansas City. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And if you want me to give a prediction on a score, I'm going to go Chiefs 27-23.
That would be a good one. Noam, you said you probably won't watch. I don't blame you. I know a lot of the internet doesn't want to watch. That's fine.
It's a pretty boring outcome, and I don't think the NFL would. I just want to point out, you know what? No, it's I'm gonna let it die. I'm gonna let it die.
I feel like I knew where you're about to go with that.
Where was I?
And I kind of agree with you. If you're going in the right direction, if you're going in the direction I was thinking you are, I kind of agree with you. But I don't know if you're going to say about the NFL they aren't going to let the Chiefs win or something of that nature. Is that what you're going to say?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say I don't think that the refs or the Chiefs I'm sorry. I don't think there's any. Like I said last week, I don't think that the NFL is rigged, and in this particular game, I don't even think there's a motivation to rig it because the outcome is like I said last week that even though I didn't think it was rigged, there was a clear motive. You get Taylor Swift or whatever the fuck in the Super Bowl,
but that's the thing though. That's what I thought you were going with that.
There now. She's there now. I don't think they care whether or not the Chiefs win. So if the Chiefs win, they earned it. I mean, not that they didn't already earn.
Yeah, but
the Ravens shooting themselves in the foot 1,000 times.
I think that goes into the theory, then that will help fans' theory of the NFL is rigged. Like them, the Chiefs going into the Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl after Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get together, it's going to make fans think that the NFL wanted the Chiefs to win if the Chiefs do win. So that's why I don't know, but I'm not going against Pat Mahomes. I don't give a shit. I'm not going against the guy.
I know what you mean.
Hey, Noam, you have a fan.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Noah Smith, whoever you are. I know who that is. I wonder who he wants to win this game. I'm going to guess he's going to want the 49ers to win. I also want the 49ers to win. I mean,
I want the 49ers to win, but just can't go against the Chiefs. I can't go against Pat, man. I learned my lesson growing up with Brady. I bet against Brady way too many times. And
she's called me again. Should I take it?
Is it
I want to point out she after she sent her fans after me, literally 100 people saw it in under 2 minutes, and I was like, this is gonna be horrible. Should I take this call? I'll take it. I'll let her talk for 4 seconds and I'll hang up. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right. So on to the Super Bowl. Here's my takes. All right. I personally disagree. I mean, I think if the motive would be to get more viewership, right? If the NFL's rigged, they would do it to get more views.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
I didn't want this to happen, guys.
They're attacking us. They're attacking us.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wanted the Phillies. I obeyed the wheel. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. I do not want to be a fucking Braves fan. Trust me. I do not want
this. They that mad at us?
They're coming for us, guys.
Dude, 100 people saw
cover. They're coming for us. 100 people
saw her tweet within like 2 minutes. I was like, oh, it's gonna be over for me the second I go back there. Why did she? She just called me too.
Make your Super Bowl pick, though. Well,
I gained 10 followers. Yo, I can't. This is horrible.
I will fend off. I will.
Please do not buy me a Braves jersey. That's okay, Deacon. I appreciate it.
Taylor is the only reason I'm watching the Super Bowl. There's a good chunk. There's a lot of people are only going to be watching the Super Bowl for Taylor Swift, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, my take is if that whole conspiracy theory bullshit is real, then the motive would be to have more viewers for the Super Bowl, right? Well, now that they have it, there would be no need to rig the game any particular way. If that is real, which I do not think it is. So I should just kill that argument. I'm sure it's gonna be
I agree with you on that for sure.
Yeah, there's no
like they got what they wanted now. The viewers are going to be there. You feel me? Like you already have Taylor Swift there on top of the halftime performance on, yeah. So I totally agree with that.
Hey man, listen, all I'm going to say about the halftime performance is that Usher better bring it.
No, it's for sure.
Yeah, because people are saying, I saw people complain when it first was announced. It's like, really, Usher? It's like, y'all don't understand. Usher is like,
Usher's a legend, man. I was just looking at Usher concert tickets today. Like, I love Usher. Usher's a legend.
Yeah, he is a legend. Oh my god. As for who I think is going to win,
appreciate you, Bradley. Go ahead.
He doesn't like you. He just hates me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Chiefs have a very solid team, good offense, good defense. Niners defense is probably better. Their offense can be better, but there's just not much to say. Like I think we know what we're getting out of both teams. It's not a very interesting matchup in particular, but the game will probably be fun, I guess. Like I'm gonna take the Niners to win. But I do agree with your take about like what's his name, Spagnuolo. Yeah, his contribution to the Chiefs in the last couple of years cannot be understated.
And that's where I'll start with my pick, because
go for it.
If you look at what the Chiefs defense has done this postseason, since 2000, this Chiefs defense has allowed the 5th fewest points per game in a postseason. There's only a handful of teams better than them. There are a couple Patriots teams, the 2000 Ravens and the 02 Bucks. This Chiefs defense is getting up there on like legendary status. Listen, I'll be honest, like this is honestly a really good matchup. I know the internet really hates it, but this is honestly a really good matchup. You've got a potential dynasty going up against a team trying to win their first championship since the 90s. A team that is loaded with some insane like skill players. You've got a quarterback who was taken last in the draft, trying to prove everybody that he's not a system QB. And to be honest, Brock Purdy is actually like proven, like I think Brock Purdy has proven this year that he is like very, very solid quarterback. He is definitely like trending upwards. You've got arguably the best running back in the game, a guy who's an MVP candidate in a league where quarterbacks almost always get the award. You've got 2 extremely talented receivers in Deebo Samuel. You got the double Devos, and you've got a defense loaded with crazy skill position players. 2 of the best edge rushers in football, although one of them needs to be a little more humble and not complain about the Chiefs holding. He's not wrong. The Chiefs, we kind of do hold a lot. I won't be wrong, but also shut the fuck up. Sorry, Chiefs fan coming out. So you've got a stacked Niners team, and then you've got the Chiefs, arguably the greatest quarterback of our generation, somebody who is trending right now to be the greatest of all time, right after the original GOAT just retired. You've got an angry ass running back who people don't talk about enough. We got to give props to Isaiah Pacheco. That dude like runs like a mini Mike Allstott. Hear me out. Have you watched him run? He's like a mini Mike Allstott. This is an offense that basically has no receivers, but is making do with a couple of rookies and one of the best tight ends to ever do it. And they have a defense that's putting up historic numbers. It's honestly a really good matchup. It really is. And again, like I understand the frustration of a lot of NFL fans of not liking this matchup. I get it. I've seen some people say we already had this one a couple years ago. You're right, we did. We don't get a lot of
much more interesting Chiefs team at the time for sure.
Yeah, 4 years ago, it was actually a leap year. Both times they played were leap years, and both times they played Trump and Biden were running for election.
That's true.
Whoa.
Yeah,
it's weird. Maybe the shit is all rigged.
Maybe it is.
All of our life is rigged.
If a global pandemic,
our whole lives, right? Exactly. I be thinking that shit too sometimes. Bro.
Explain that wheel that we spun. If that's not the if it's not the case, explain that wheel.
If a global pandemic strikes in March after the Super Bowl, then we'll know that the simulation is broken. It's repeating. We're in the Matrix. I'll say that.
If that happens, we need to agree the Chiefs and Niners just can't make the Super Bowl again. I don't think we can go through another fucking.
Oh, they can make the Super Bowl. They just can't play each other.
Is that if that's the rule? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right. That's
So-
happened. Yeah.
But no, I think it's there's something else, and this is just completely off the rocker. I just want to bring this up. Something that's just really intrinsically interesting is that these two teams are intrinsically linked. Have you ever noticed how the Chiefs really like to sign old Niners quarterbacks? Think about it. How many Chiefs quarterbacks used to be Niners quarterbacks?
Alex Smith,
Joe
or Joe
Montana,
Montana,
Elvis Gerback, Steve
Who?
DeBerg.
who?
You never heard of Steve DeBerg and Elvis Gerback?
Chad Henne never played for the Niners. Matt Moore, I don't think I ever played for the Niners. Who's their backup right now?
The Niners?
Yeah, no, the Chiefs.
Sam Darnold. Oh, no, the Chiefs. I don't know. Hang on. List of
Yeah, so this is the least interesting Chiefs team to me in years. Last year,
It really
I thought
is.
they were
And they
big.
still arguably are still insanely talented. So
No, yeah, they're definitely talented. I'm not saying anything about that. Just in terms of like personality and players I like and everything like that. This team has like out of the last like 4 or 5.
Steve DeBerg, Joe Montana, Steve Bono, Rich Gannon, Elvis Gerback, not Matt Castle, Kyle Orton, I think, Alex Smith. The Chiefs don't use a lot of quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is the first quarterback the Chiefs have drafted that has played for them significantly, because since like probably Len Dawson or Mike Livingston back in the 60s, in between that time, the Chiefs almost exclusively signed quarterbacks from other teams. And it's really interesting how a good chunk of those quarterbacks used to be Niners quarterbacks. So these two teams are actually like linked like that. It's really cool. But anyway, on to my prediction, because we got to wrap up this episode. Listen, you guys know I'm a Chiefs fan, okay? I know I'm also a Bucs fan, but you know,
I
Chiefs.
wasn't gonna say anything. Go on.
No, you weren't. I just feel like I gotta defend it. You know who I'm pulling for. But if you ask me who's gonna win the game, honestly, I think the Chiefs. I honestly think that the Chiefs defense is just so strong, and I think that the momentum is so big that they're going to get it done, and it's going to be tough. Like the Chiefs, Travis Kelce was talking about in the pregame press conference how they are looking forward to the challenge. Like this Niners defense is probably going to be one of the toughest defenses they played all season. I think that the Chiefs will get it done, and we will have our first repeat Super Bowl champions since the early 2000s Patriots and a modern day dynasty. We don't get a lot of those in sports anymore. Sports have become extremely competitive. The NFL is like one of the last remaining sports where you can see modern day dynasties kind of form up. The NBA, we see them sometimes with the Warriors, but that's kind of going out now because super teams can't really form anymore because everybody wants to jump around. Hockey dynasties aren't a thing anymore. Baseball dynasties really aren't a thing anymore. They pop up every so often, but they don't really. The NFL is the only one where dynasties can still flourish. We saw it with the Patriots for 2 decades. I think the Chiefs are the next ones. With that being said, I do think it's going to be a close game. So
please, come on, Niners. Come on, Niners. Be hungry, Niners. Be hungry. You'll have an
you
amazing offense. Don't let the world down, Niners. You got an amazing offense, a quarterback who can execute your system very efficiently. 2 Deebo Samuels on your roster. McCaffrey. I mean, you get an amazing defense. Fred Warner, Travarius Ward. Oh, that's ironic. A Chiefs corner went to the Niners.
Yeah, I told you, intrinsically linked.
Yeah, and he's only been better since he went to the Niners too. This has been his best year of his career.
Come on, guys.
Be hungry, get the job done, Niners. Come on,
you don't understand, man.
Don't let the world down. Don't let the world down.
The Chiefs really like it when people boo them. The Chiefs really like being hated. They have embraced being the league's villains, and it makes them stronger.
I will say, though,
have we learned nothing from Brady? Yeah, they have.
I will say though,
defend the take.
86% of the money of bets is on the Kansas City Chiefs to win, as well as somebody just put a $200,000 bet on Chiefs money line today.
Wow.
So when it comes to things like that, then when I look at it in a betting term, I'm like, Vegas isn't paying that out. To be honest with you, there's just no way Vegas is paying all that out. 86% of the world plus a $200,000 ticket. So that means, and I believe the Chiefs are the underdog, correct?
They are.
They are. So I'll tell you the exact math right now on that. 1 second.
I will say this much. We didn't really cover this, but the Niners have been complaining about a lot of things in the preparation to the Super Bowl.
God,
the Chiefs holding. They've been complaining about the They've been complaining about. I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but I saw something complaining about like how they didn't get free Wi-Fi on their 45-minute flight.
Yeah, I have not seen that sourced either.
Yeah,
but
that might not be
too.
true. I think that was just a meme. I do know that they were complaining about the practice.
They complain about a lot of things. The 49ers do complain a ton. I have noticed that.
I've noticed
said,
the Chiefs
players are whiners too, so let's not pretend.
But they haven't been complaining. They have been. Andy Reid has got them on a short leash. He's like, "Hey, you guys act normal." Like he's pulling the Belichick method. He's like, nobody say something stupid. And Travis Kelce almost did on media day because this is what I was saying. Because I would defend that the Chiefs have embraced me the villains because remember they're playing in the Raiders Stadium. So it was mostly Raiders and Niners fans who were there for media day. And when Travis Kelce got up on the mic, they let him have it. They were booing. Travis Kelce was getting excited. He was like, all right, let's play right now. Let's play the game right now. He was getting excited. Like he was getting, he's loving it. Like you do not want to, don't boo the Chiefs because you will only make them stronger.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I said, I hope the Niners win, but I just can't go against Mahomes. So that's how I'm looking at it. And as well as Spagnuolo's defense, man. That defense is just crazy.
Agreed. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I'm still picking the Niners.
Like I watched the man be so good at defense that they literally made the number one rushing team act as if they were down 30 points the whole entire game.
Yeah. The Ravens. To be fair, I don't even. You can credit that to the Chiefs, and their defense definitely had something to say. But no, the Chiefs did not incept into the Ravens coach's mind that they need to be stupid idiots. Like that's all the Ravens guys. The Ravens do it themselves. The Chiefs did not have mind powers or like be really dumb. Just alter your whole game plan for no reason, guys. Like at least as far as I'm aware, they can't do that. I haven't read anything sourced that says that they have telekinetic powers, but. The way Mahomes throws that ball, though, sometimes I don't know. He will throw it out of the stadium, so
yeah,
maybe.
Before we go, I saw Nomi, you retweeted that post. Deebo Samuel saying he doesn't consider the Niners Eagles as a rivalry.
Stop trying to get me killed. We don't have to. Don't piss off Eagles fans more.
Oh shit, my bad. With that being said, we're gonna wrap. It is not. With that being said, we're going to wrap up today's episode. I think I should next episode should be rest in peace to Gnome. We knew him well. We found him in his room with a Phillies flag stabbed through his eye
and like a picture of the NLCS or something.
No, sleep with one eye open. You're going to open your eye and Gritty's going to be in the corner just like.
Oh, please don't. That'd be an actual nightmare. That's Monsters Inc., but actually scary, bro.
Oh man. Anyway,
if this is hosted by two people next week, y'all will know what happened to me. Tell my story.
Well, that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Beer Badge Sports Podcast. If you guys like the new time slot at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, we're going to keep it like that because we think it works perfectly. I like seeing the good viewership numbers. As always, we're a proud affiliate of the Fired Up Sports Network. Well, currently. That remains to be seen. Go check out all their other podcasts, especially their Phillies podcasts. Please don't kill us. You can follow us on all of our socials at @bbsports_pod and check out our Twitter bio for merch. We will see you guys next week for our reactions to the Super Bowl and our inevitable realization that the NFL season is over. We're going to have to wait.
If you guys don't have notifications on to our Twitter, turn them on because I'm very active now with sports bets and things of that nature. So, I want you guys to be able to follow along. So,
yeah, all your betting needs can be handled by 40. He got you.
I mean, the first time we brought him on was specifically to talk about sports betting, and now it's like,
no, he's on top of it.
He's the man. Yeah, he is.
Scary accuracy.
I just posted one on Twitter, and it's half a point from clearing right now with 4 minutes left. So there's one win on the day already.
Hey, we appreciate that we make your Tuesdays meaningful, Nixon. That's an in joke. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a great rest of your everyone have a great rest of their days. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you're planning to watch it. And if not, I don't know.
Enjoy coping.
Your little cope and special snowflakes. Peace.